Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalam ala Sayyidil Mursaleen wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. The rate of zakat starts from 2.5% up to 20%. So try to understand this. 2.5% doubled, 5% doubled, 10% doubled, 20. So these are the rates with the exceptions of animals where the rates are different. On gold, silver, dinar, dirham, currency, and shares, the rate of zakat is 2.5% every year, every lunar year. Number one. On agricultural produce, if the land is irrigated by tube wells and dams, then the rate of zakah will be 5% on every harvest of crop. Whether you harvest annually or you take 2 crops or 3 crops or 4 crops, it does not matter. Every time you have to pay 5% of zakat on all agricultural produce on every harvest if the land is irrigated by tube wells and dams and your own source of irrigation. But if the land is irrigated by natural rains, then you have to pay 10% of the agricultural produce on every harvest. And if you have treasures from the ground or mines, then you have to pay 20%. So this is the rate of zakah. And as we said earlier, for camels, for cows, and for goats, the rate of zakah differs according to the quantity, the details of which are mentioned earlier in a different episode. Now, the zakat on gold is also 2.5%, but the nisab, the minimum limit is, as we said earlier, 20 dinar. 20 dinar, and which is equal to 87.48 grams of gold or 7.5 tulas of gold. So if you have less than 87.48 grams or 7.5 tulas of gold, you do not have to pay zakat. If you have 7.5 or more, then you have to pay at the rate of 2.5%. It means if you have say 400 grams, then you have to pay 10 grams of gold or equal currency at that time. And for example, if you have 40 tulas of gold, you have to pay 1 tula of gold per year. And the limit for zakat, the nisab of zakat, is 200 dirham on silver, as reported in the hadith of Abi Dawud. And Sahih al-Bukhari says that for less than 5 awqiyah, 5 awqiyah, which in every awqiyah is 40 dirham. So 200 dirham. 5 awqiyah is 200 dirhams. If it is less than that, there is no zakat on silver. If you have more than 200 dirham of silver, then you have to pay zakat on it. Now, if you have some gold and some silver, and both of them are less than the nisab, what shall you do? Many of the scholars believe that they will be accumulated, and then the zakat will be calculated on their value. But Imam Shafi'i and Imam Ibn Hazm Andalusi, they say that this shall not be joined together. But Imam Malik, Imam Ahmad, Abu Hanifa, and many others are of the opinion that they have to be joined. And we think this is better, and this has to be preferred. Because, for example, there is zakah on 87.48 grams of gold. But somebody has 80 grams of gold, which is less than the nisab, and he has 1,000 grams, 1 kilo of silver, and he has $200, and he has 100 pounds. Then all of this shall be accumulated, and zakat is payable on them, because you can change it in one currency at any time. They are like cash. Gold and silver and dollars and pounds and reals and whatnot, they can be easily converted into one currency, or you can calculate the value of gold. If it is more than 87.48 grams, if it is the total value of all these zakatable assets are more than of 87.48 grams of gold, and if they are in your possession for more than 1 year, lunar year, then zakat is applicable, and you have to pay zakat on the collective amount. Allahu a'lamu bis-sawab. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.